2 years ago, when we announced we'd be introducing a gay character at Archie Comics, many people thought it was the beginning of Armageddon. How could a wholesome kids comic book company introduce a gay character? And then we would hear these things like, what about the children? What about the children? Well, 2 years later, into it now, I cannot imagine Riverdale without Kevin Keller. And the children seem to be just fine. In fact, it warms my heart when a kid will come up to a table with a parent, they'll see a Kevin comic book sitting there, and then they'll say, oh, that's Archie's gay friend. And then the mom's like, or the mom, their dad are like, oh, cool, and then they buy it. And that's when we know we've done our job. One of the highlights I've had since creating Kevin Keller was doing a signing of the Kevin Keller hardcover book at a ALA convention, American Library Association convention. So Kevin Keller is now in the young reader sections of over 300 libraries in the country. And that is very important because the response there has been overwhelming, which means that messages of tolerance and diversity will now get out to young readers who may not visit comic book shops. So we're very happy about that. And when we were creating Kevin Keller, I have to once again thank the powers that be at Archie, because, especially John Goldwater, because he was the one who truly wanted to expand the world of Riverdale and show true diversity. He didn't want Kevin's introduction to be a very special episode of Archie Comics where we had a gay character, got a little news coverage, and then Kevin went away. He wanted it to be real, and he wanted it to be genuine. And he was very sincere in that. I remember the meetings. That's Kevin Keller #6 coming out in December. George Takei. And I just would like to let everybody know here that I'm touched by the stories of those in the LGBT community who tell me stories about how they did not have gay role models in the media growing up. And to the kids today who will come up to me and talk to me about their issues, who thankfully now have more and more representation in the media. Your stories and thoughts really help me and bring insight into my work, into the world of Kevin, and I want everybody to know I really appreciate that. And lastly, I'm very aware that not every LGBT person's early life is as smooth as Kevin Keller's. But I want you to know I'm not showing it how it really is at all times, but we're trying to show it how it should be. And I just want to say, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and thank you for all your support. Thank you.
Dan Parent.